Hello guys, welcome to the video. Honestly, the intro clip I filmed like a week ago, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I forgot I filmed it after I got done filming it. And it's just been sitting in my phone, and then I was like, I need to finish filming whatever I was gonna film. I think I was just gonna film like a week of my life, day in my life, something. I don't know, just a little vlog showing things that I do today. Normal boring day as an unemployed person. I do have an interview at 3 today, which I'm excited about. But other than that, today's just going to be me cooking, sleeping, chilling, going on walks. Nothing serious. So, welcome to another crunchy vlog. I cleaned the room a little bit before my meeting, so I feel good about my meeting. I can see that my camera is tilted. Anyway, so I could feel better when I start my meeting. It is 2:56, so about 19 minutes until my meeting. So I'm probably gonna sit here. I'm gonna do a tidbit of knitting until like probably 3:10ish, and then I'm gonna get on my computer, log on and everything, and set up for the meeting, for the interview. I really hope I get this job. One, I need a job. I'm tired of being unemployed. Two, it's in a field that I'm interested in and I really want to get experience in, but we'll see. I mean, in my application and in my like first round of talking to the people, I explained to them that this would be my first time working, like physically working in the field, not just studying it. So, hopefully they want somebody who's new to this new experience, but it's been so hard finding a job. It's been so hard finding a regular job. Anywho, I will talk to you guys after my meeting. Okay, not to toot my own horn here, but that felt like a good interview. So much so that he said at the end of the interview, this is your unofficial offering because I still have to put it through HR, but expect an email. Okay. We're not unemployed anymore. Oh my gosh, guys. I didn't even talk about what the field was, what I was interviewing for. So, if you don't know, I'm currently a communication sciences and disorder student, and I am on the SLP track. I'm currently where I'm in a 4+1 program, meaning that I'm going to be getting my master's degree a year ahead. I'm doing 4 years of undergrad plus 1 year of my master's. Last month, I was accepted into my 4+1 program, meaning that it's like an official thing that's going to happen, which is already exciting. I was already geeked about that, but I really want to work with children with autism. That's been something that I decided I wanted to do since I was 18 years old, when actually younger than 18, when I realized that I thought I wanted to major in psychology. I ended up switching. That's why I'm where I am now. But since then, I've always wanted to work with children with autism, and I haven't really had as much experience clinically with children with autism. I have I know a lot of children with autism. I have tutored children with autism and stuff like that, but never have I worked with them clinically in therapy, through therapy. I really wanted that experience before entering it into it as a speech language pathologist. I wanted to see it from a psychologist's point of view, because essentially as a speech language pathologist, our job is to work on pragmatics and communication skills, but psychology wants to get to the root of the issue. They work with a lot more than just their communication problems, and I think that would help me a lot with being a well-rounded speech language pathologist who wants to one day work in an autism clinic. So I had been applying because I thought I wasn't ready to be one, but I had been applying to other things like cafes, stuff like that, ice cream shops, grocery stores, stuff like that. I had been applying to things like that because I thought I wasn't going to be able to be a behavioral therapist. I don't feel like I'm ready. Behavioral technician. That's what I applied for, by the way. Behavioral technician. I realized I'll never be ready. I have to just kind of jump into it. And if I'm not good at it, I'll have people around me that can help me improve that have been doing this for years. And the interviewer was really nice. I feel like the team would be really, really nice. I don't know. So I applied to a few here in the area where I live, and I was not expecting to hear anything back because the only part of my resume that says anything about the fact that I'm interested in this is like I have a little volunteer section that talks about the fact that I worked with literacy in a literacy school, or I volunteered in a literacy school, and then when you get down to my education, it says my university and what I major in, and then also the fact that I do have an associate's degree in general studies, stuff like that. So none of my resume really leans towards the fact that I want to work with children with autism. So it's like I had to go really hard on the like essay question, like the written question in the cover letter section, talking about my history with autism, my interest, how I've done research, and like how it's something that's interested me for a long time. And apparently that appealed to one of the places near me, and I got the interview, and he was telling me how like what I had said seemed like I was going to push myself further into this rather than like coming in and seeing if it's for me and then just leaving. And I'm like, that's what I wanted you to know. That's what I wanted you to see. So, yeah, and that's now I have a job working as a behavior technician, kind of. I don't have it yet. I don't have it yet. Hopefully by the time I get done filming this video, I will have it, but like basis wise, he told me I had it. And I'm excited to be working, but I'm also excited to be going into a field because before I start my big girl job as a speech language pathologist, I would really, really like to see what it's like to work with children in a therapeutic session outside of just my clinicals where I'm constantly supported by my upper people, by my supervisors and whatnot. Don't get me wrong, I love having my supervisors. I love our weekly meetings and stuff like that. But like it's gonna feel so nice to be able to see what it's how I myself will be able to react in therapy with children that I want to work with. You know what I mean? And since I will be coming back to live in this area later, I'm hoping to build some type of rapport with this autism clinic and maybe become one of the speech language pathologists that works for them, or even if not them, one of the ones in Nashville. So, yeah. Wow, I just gave you a rant about my basically my goals in life, but this is something that's extremely important to me. I kind of have this bad habit of thinking that I'm not good enough for certain things. Even when I was applying for my 4+1 last semester, I was constantly nervous. I'm like, what if they don't see that this is something I really want? What if they don't? What if I'm not good enough when I was writing my essays? Like when I was writing my essays and I was pouring my heart out into them, like, what if they don't think I'm good enough for this program? What if they don't think that I'm smart enough? What if they don't think that I am as a naturally shy, reserved person, what if they don't think that I'll be outgoing enough for this program to be a speech language pathologist? I was putting a lot of doubts into it. And I do this a lot to myself. And the people, if it weren't for the people around me, my mom, my stepmom, my dad, my my supervisors, my clinical directors, my professors, my thesis advisor, my friends that were abroad. If all of these people were reassuring me, they're like, Ryan, we've heard you talk about this field. We've heard you talk about how much you're interested in it. We've seen you academically show that you're built for something like this, that you can do it. They're all reassuring me, and just my insecurities of not being enough is what holds me back most of the time. Like time and time again, I'll do something because I'm like, okay, I can't just be scared because of what I think is going to happen. Worst case scenario, I don't get it. I fail. At least I tried. So I put this effort, no matter my doubts. I will submit the application. I will submit and I will try. And time again, it has showed me that when I try, I can succeed. And I think and I think the doubts mainly come from the fact that I think a certain person will fit the field. Somebody who's more bubbly, somebody who's more friendly, I guess you could say. Because I like children, yes, but I'm not like a bubbly, I don't do children talk, if that makes sense, unless it's towards a baby where it's like actually beneficial to do it. But like when I'm talking to children, I talk to them the way I'm supposed to talk to them. I don't do that whole like children talk thing because to me, I'm like, they're just children. They're not stupid. You know what I mean? And I feel like a lot of the time when you see SLPs, you see more of the bubbly children talk type SLPs. Anywho, I am ranting all of this to just say, take the leap of faith, submit that application, post your video. You won't know until you try. You cannot ever be 100% sure until you try and you fail or you succeed. And now that we've gone through a little bit of my TED Talk and I've made you guys probably rethink everything you think about me and yourself, I'm going to do some knitting because I think I'm home alone right now. Okay, hello guys. I did just finish doing my hair. As you can see, I have twist again. I have been, the girls on TikTok were talking about mini twist being the style for the summer so we can take care of our hair. I was just looking for a style that was very similar to locks but wasn't quite locks when I didn't want to wear my fur out, if you know what I mean. Because I had my locks from what, 8th grade to up until last year, and I'm 20 now, so 8th grade to when I was 19, and I'm so used to the low maintenance-ness of having locks. So like, I love my fro, don't get it wrong, but sometimes I'm like really overwhelmed by it, and like mini twist for a few weeks is what I need. Anywho, I wanted to show off the products. My camera's about to die, but I wanted to show off the products that I've been using. Firstly, freshly washed hair, whatever shampoo and conditioner you want. I don't know enough about them to talk about it. But then I go in with this. This is the Dear Mama Moisture Milk. Gorgeous, amazing. It smells so good. And my hair has been, even my fro has been so freaking moisturized with this. It is an amazing leave-in conditioner and I highly recommend it if you're somebody who has hair, like I have thinner hair and I am trying to work on keeping it moisturized. I have thinner hair and I'm leaning towards low porosity. And then this Big Papa defining gel. If you are looking for the best defining gel ever, this is the one. This one's not it. But if you're just looking for something to like hold your hair wet and twist, braid, something like that, this one is it because it doesn't flake. These two paired together don't flake, okay? So this combination has been getting me my hair through this summer. Okay, oh, my hair looks insane. Hold up. I might just have to look insane for this final thing. It's looking like that's the case because my bangs won't lay down. I'm just gonna have to look insane. Okay, guys. I'm done eating my breakfast and I need to sit down and edit a video because it's Saturday and I post on Sunday. So I need to sit down and edit a video, but I wanted to end off this vlog properly. If you couldn't tell throughout this video, I am officially trying to film in S-Log more. I've been so scared to get into like coloring and color grading and learning how to film more cinematically. There we go. And you know, the whole thing with my job, with working and unemployment and just leaping into things, I learned the only way I'm going to get used to things like color grading and filming more cinematically, even though I don't think this was very cinematic of a vlog, I still think starting off with color grading and learning how to do it, the only way I can do it is by making vlogs and posting them and seeing how they turn out and improving. Expect more of the outside of my knitting and crochet videos because those are more like, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Anywho, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed seeing a little glimpse into my unemployed life. And now I'm going to be employed. Crazy thing. If you want to hear more from me, don't forget to follow me on my socials. My Instagram, TikTok, that's really all I use. It's all linked in the description below. And don't forget to, I never say this at the end of my videos. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe. If you enjoy this, subscribe. I don't know why I never say this in my videos. And if you were watching this video while not even looking at my face the entire time, tell me what you were working on. I know a lot of crafty people watch my videos. So tell me what you were working on, what project you were working on. If you were just playing me in the background while you knitted or crocheted, tell me, what were you working on? Okay, anyway, see you later.